currently addicted to the hustle life, or were you traumatized by your childhood living from paycheck to paycheck, which now pushes you into a lifestyle of overproductivity in order to gain wealth and luxury?
They say this is a big rich town.
Just wondering.
I just come from the poorest part.
Nope. That's right.
What's good, y'all? What's up? What's sizzling? It's your favorite frustrated creative, Sholay, signing in for another video. Welcome back. How y'all doing? Honestly, thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. By now, we should be at 4K. Yes, 4K. Anyways, let me stop. I'm not ruin my hair. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And honestly, like, it's a dream come true. Like, we're getting closer and closer and closer to our goal every single day. I'm going to be doing a live stream on Saturday, May 29th. Yes, May 29th. May 29th? Girl, do you even know the date? Yeah, May 29th, I'm going to be doing a live stream and everything like that. So we'll be able to connect, talk, celebrate my 1-year anniversary on YouTube and everything like that. And be sure to check out my other social media platforms because I put updates as well for YouTube and things I'm going to be doing so you guys get notified. Thank you guys so much once again. If you're new to my channel, hi, hello, hola, my name is Sholay and this is my creative entertainment channel where I post social, cultural, and movie commentary. Now let's jump into this video. Well, today we're going to be discussing hustle culture, its positive effects, as well as its negative attributes in our society. And let's see which one outweighs the other. Hustling, the hustle, or hustle culture is not a foreign concept to many of us as we use it in our everyday lives. From various social media platforms going ahead to capitalize off of this concept and sell hopes and dreams as well as their products, and has been a driving factor to many self-development books over the years. However, the true definition and ideology has been manipulated so much so that it makes you feel that you got to take away all the things that make you happy. It should cost you your friends, your family, your social life, and everything else. And most importantly, your mental state. But before we dive into that, y'all know we have to get into the historical context of hustle culture and see how it mirrors our lives today. If we date back to the times of the Renaissance, we see prominent figures in society go ahead and build dynasties, empires, by building connections with people in the church, in the public, and also politicians who were really big at that time. Families like the Medici family acquired their wealth through becoming wool merchants and going into banking, which later on helped them build their political dynasty. They also went ahead to showcase their wealth by pouring their money into the arts and sponsoring artists around that time period. Frederico Da Montefeltro was also a person around that time that found himself into a place of power after his half-brother was assassinated, and he became the court of Urbano. And this was around the mid-1400s. During his reign, he invested so much into the arts and into various artifacts to the point where he even had his own studio that consists of woodwork from the late 15th century Italy. As much as he was viewed as the light of Italy and a very cunning warrior, as well as an enlightened patriot, he also fed into the narrative of Renaissance materialism. And we can also see this with other families around that time as well that were very wealthy that went ahead to buy into this idea of consumerism, constantly acquiring all this wealth just to show it off in the things that they bought, their artwork, and various artifacts that they had around them, building very extravagant houses and believing that that showed them as being a prominent person in society, as having a great image, and basically showing off what they had. It also magnified the fact that they didn't care on who they crossed. As long as they were getting their money and doing all the things that they wanted to do in order to show themselves as good in society, that's all that mattered to them. And we can also see that in our modern day society. Now, inherently, I don't believe hustling to be a bad thing. It's really just narrowing in extreme focus on what exactly you want, what exactly you're trying to strive for, whether it's your dreams or your goals or something you have in mind, and just putting in that work, that time, that effort in order for it to come to pass in your life. People of different ethnic backgrounds can definitely relate to this ideology, as our parents and our surroundings around us have pushed us and taught us into this ideology of hustling and working hard each and every day. However, it can become very detrimental to us when we go ahead and cater into this ideology and get into this narrative that we have to work 10 times as harder to get by, or we need to constantly push no matter how bad it is, and there's more rest after death. Even though your mental state is horrible, your social life is in shambles, and you haven't called your parents in the last 3 years just because you're hustling. Yeah, that doesn't seem right to me. And with our surroundings and our parents really growing us up to the idea of hustling, I'd have to say that many immigrant parents don't realize that they've also become absent parents because of hustling so much. So you don't even have a relationship with your child, but you constantly hammer down their necks that, oh, I'm sacrificing all this time to go ahead and work for you and da 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 so you can have a roof over your head. But you, like, what's the point if you don't know me? What's the point if I don't even talk to you? Like, as I know some people are gonna get on me and say that Shola, that's a little bit too much to say about African parents or immigrant parents in general, but it's the truth. We breed this lifestyle of working so hard for our kids, but you don't even know your children. You don't even have a relationship with them. You don't speak to them. They don't know you. All they know is that you pay bills in the house and you go upstairs after having a fit when your meal is not ready for you when you get back from work. Like, and you can imagine now, those same kind of kids seeing their parents hustle and work so hard, they're probably going to continue the cycle with their own children. Like, I just think that that's something we need to speak about a little bit more. As much as I don't want to criticize, we also need to realize it's still a problem. Studies show that this extreme hustling mentality can push you into having high levels of anxiety and depression, and even affect your sleeping patterns, so you even perform less than you usually do on your regular days. A research reported by BBC stated that 55 hours or more a week gives you a 35% higher risk of a stroke and 12% higher risk of dying from a heart disease in comparison to a work week of 35 to 40 hours. So it can even affect your health to the point of death. And I don't really understand society's sick obsession with seeing young people grind and hustle and get to this prime age of 25, and that's when they're supposed to accomplish all their dreams and all their goals. Like, you can make it after 25. You don't have to push yourself to the point of insanity. Like, relax.
What's something that people glamorize that's actually just extremely toxic?
Say it with me, hustle culture. It creates a need for us to be constantly productive. A competition to be doing more than those around you. This pressures young people into becoming a millionaire before 25, graduating by 21, growing a platform, starting a business. Glamorizing the idea that any chance of success is determined by how much you sacrificed. And that's just not sustainable. Gentle reminder that your self-worth is not determined by your productivity. Always choose mental health first.
And all this to just show yourself to be lavish and wealthy online and take a whole bunch of pictures not knowing where you're getting your money from. Like, some of y'all are scammers out here and you ain't telling people that. But anyways, y'all have normalized this scammer lifestyle. Like, it was a joke before as a Nigerian. Like, yes, there were people doing it, but we took it as a joke. But some of you are actually normalizing this. Like, stop, you will end up like Hush Puppy. Stop. And I really see hustle culture just pushing this idea of materialism. It's not something foreign, like I've shown before. Like, it's something that's already been done. But it's more detrimental when it's just like you're working so hard for the bag all the time, just so you can buy things and show it off on the gram, just so you can look cool and lavish, but you're internally unhappy. You haven't taken a break for yourself, and you haven't spoken to your friends in so long just because you're grinding for the bag. And not every kind of work is good work. Please. A lot of people are just going into this, oh, I'm hustling so hard. Are you getting this kind of money? Bro, the IRS is on your ass. The IRS wants their money back. Okay. Like, you think the FBI hasn't been watching you after you've been scamming people in America? Are you kidding? This is not Nigeria. You can't just get away with stuff like that. Let me stop. We shouldn't let our lives deteriorate just because we're trying to get money out here. Like, most of us are unhappy trying to push and grind every single day because we don't even know what we're doing with our lives. All we're just trying to do is just grind and look luxurious and like, what's the point to all of this if it's just for money? That's what I honestly think. Like, there's gotta be more to life if I'm just working just for money, just to pay bills, just to adult. Like, maybe I'm the only one. Let me know down below. Understanding the balance is honestly key. Getting to a point where you allow yourself to work hard and put in the time and the work, but also have self-care. You shouldn't push yourself to your breaking point before you know you should stop. And I feel like for me personally, during this pandemic, I've learned that the most about myself. I usually get to a point where I overwork myself to the point of oblivion. But now I'm just getting to a point where it's like, okay, I gotta stop now. Okay, this is my time for a break. Okay, this is my time to stop my break. You know, just getting to the point where I don't have to completely mess up everything before I know I should stop. Right? Like, I like that. Understanding, controlling myself, like, yes, it feels good. And I also like this new mentality of I can't come and kill myself culture. Like, it's good. Enjoying life, not being in unfulfilling jobs, not dreaming of labor, like doing things that we actually love doing, whether it's entertaining people, whether it's being on social media, whether it's managing people who do things on social media, whether it's traveling around, doing the things that you love, doing the things that you want to do, and it paying you, like, that should be the thing that we should strive for, not for being in tireless jobs where it doesn't do anything for our mental state. We're drained, we're exhausted, and we're not getting paid the way that we're supposed to be. Like, that's not the life I want to live. That was the lifestyle of the generations before us, but I really see our generation changing that narrative and not dreaming of labor or dreaming of being in jobs that don't fulfill us. But let me know what you think about that down below. We should all strive for a more happy and balanced life. Yes, work hard and put in time and effort into what you love and what you believe in, but don't do it at the expense of everything else in your life, because work is just one aspect. You need to be able to balance all the aspects of your life in order for things to work better for you. All right, y'all, that is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching down below. And my question for you today is, what is one job or one thing that you like doing that you love to get paid for? For me personally, I love working with children and youth. That's something I dream of doing, and working with the homeless and just being able to help people in their everyday lives. That's essentially why I want to become a social worker one day. It's just really be in the community. Like, this was something I loved doing back in the day when it came to volunteering and just being in the community. And the fact that I can get paid doing that for the rest of my life and also have a social life, I really like that. But let me know what you think down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and give me some of your thoughts. Be sure to share it to your friends and let them know what we're doing on this channel. Alright, y'all, it is your favorite frustrated creative, Sholay, signing out of this video. And remember, God made you special and He loves you very much. And you can do anything you set your mind to, with Christ, of course. Alright, y'all, peace. I don't know why that word just keeps on tripping. Manipulated, has been manipulated. Ugh. That was good. I love in my eyes, I'm sorry. I'm trying to like stop, but okay. Now let's do this song. Okay. I wanna fall in love. Nope. I look like a knife. That's why. Baby.
You know what I'm talking about? Bring it back.